Hey, I'm Kev Chemist. Welcome back to MotoGP 20 and the TT Circuit Assen. It's almost at the halfway mark of the season after a crazy race in the Saxon when the rain has followed us to the Netherlands, where Marquez is at the top ahead of Rossi, Quartararo and Vinales. Then Dovi rounds out the top 5. There's Rins, Crutchlow, Jack Miller, who's won here before. Alicia Spargo, once again outstanding on that Aprilia, ahead of Franco Morbidelli. As Stone right at the back, as you can see behind the likes of Nakagami, Petrucci, Bagnaia, Mir, Polis, Spargo around at the top 15, and Zarco, Nivea, Brad Binder, Alex Marquez, and Eco rounds out the top 20. At Rabat and Iannone. Stone just didn't get going the first few minutes, and then it just kept raining, so hopefully it clears up for practice 2. So in free practice 2, Marquez at the top once again ahead of Rossi, Dovi up to 3rd now ahead of Quartararo, and Rins into the top ahead of Vinales. Then we've got Crutchlow, Spargo once again coming alive on that Aprilia ahead of Miller and Nakagami. Then we've got Morbidelli, Petrucci, Bagnaia, Mir, Spargo, Oliveira, Arco, Binder, Iannone in the top 20 ahead of Alex Marquez. Then Eco, Rabat and Stone in dead last. The bike is abysmal, the worst it's been all season. Let's see if we can find some pace in free practice 4. There, we skipped 2. So in free practice 4, only half hour long the session. Dovi at the top with 31.1 ahead of Vinales and Marquez very low down in 3rd. And the Quartararo, Rossi, Crutchlow, Rins, Miller and Morbidelli, as once again my controller's not working. So we've got Petrucci, then Nakagami, Spargo, Stone up to 13th, finally getting good setup together. Seems like warmer conditions are helping, but he actually had a 31.5, which would have put him in 8th, but they got disqualified because he went over a curb, which is apparently now illegal. So now we've got Mir, Bagnaia, Oliveira, Zarco, Espargo, Alex Marquez and Rabat. Then Lacona, Binder and Iannone. So here we go then. For qualifying for Stone. Looking to make up some horrible practices. Making some time here in qualifying to make it through the qualifying 2 once again. Becoming a regular occurrence on the Hertz Suzuki, but in the Netherlands been horrible, especially in this first sector as well. Always losing time at least half a second normally. Or over a second. At least in split 2 and 3 it's a bit better. Normally. Oh my god, what is the bike doing? No, you're not going in the gravel trap. We've talked about this. The bike is just horrible on the brakes. Like, that's the one big thing which is wrong with the bike round. It's the braking. Like, the engine braking just does not work. It feels like you have to use so much rear brake, and even then it doesn't work half the time round her. So in the race, it's going to be, I don't know what Stone's going to do. Use other riders as brakes. That's the only thing I can think of. He crossed the line with a high 32, that's terrible. It does seem like sets have gone back to 2019. Like, just do extreme, well, for most miles, just do extremes for everything. It seems to be going back to the cheat way again. With setups, not, actual setups now. As Petrucci Morbidelli through, then it's Mir, Bagnaia and Oliveira, Zarco, Espargo and Binder. And then we've got Rabat, Alex Marquez and Iannone, then Ika and Stone in a terrible last place. So, for the race. So it's probably going to be medium, and then a soft at the rear. And a bit more fuel, as you may know, it's a bit quick round here. So let's check out the rest of the grid then. Soft medium, 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 medium hard, soft mediums. It's going to be the way to go. Quite a lot of medium, medium combos as well, soft mediums. Not much variation, is there? Medium soft from Stone. And only one hard tyre as well, so not much variation in strategy as to get underway for 7 laps here around in Assen. Decent start for Stone, actually. Oh, very good start for Stone. Hope he's got the braking power. So Alex Marquez down. Oh, and someone else as well. So Stone down the inside of someone. Already looking for points. Oh, he's battling with Mir. Now the Vintage joined in. Muscled out the Aprilia. Looks like Nakagami muscled out as well as Stone tries to take advantage on the edge of the top 10 already. Cracking start. Oh no. Get your braking done, Stone. As he's up to 9 from the back. Well, the best half that we've ever seen. Stone keeps going. Find Jack Miller. He got Petrucci behind. Hard on the power. Now we're going to see his race pace, though, in among the top 10. He's got Mir behind. So it could be a difficult race for Stone, especially if he cuts the course of that. Only a 3-10 penalty for cutting the course that horrendously. We'll take it. So he's just been hit from behind. Mir challenges his fellow Suzuki. Stone having none of it though. Catches almost immediately back up to Miller in front. Well, good guide in front. The top 7 are getting away. As well, do not take the grass, Stone. You've got to stay on the black stuff. That's another 3/10 headed on. So now up to 0.675 penalties. And he's got Mir breathing down his neck. And he's a second back from Miller. He's not in the slipstream range. So with a 32 flat, Stone with a 33.8. Oh, what happened to Miller there? Very slow. Stone takes 8th. So despite a bike that doesn't really stop, on that 3, it's making up places. Now got the pressure between him and Mir as well. As in it's like 1.6 head to Marquez down in 7th. Struggling in his mark. Did not expect to be saying that. So no qualifying pace, but look at this race pace. Not bad from Stone. See, this is all he's practicing. You know, just race pace this whole time. He needs 1 that pace when you've got 7 that pace, eh? As we approach the halfway mark of this race, going incredibly well for Stone. There's all too much curb, too much curb. There's all 33 flat. That is not bad. Just be a second off the pace as he forgets where the first corner is again. Very easy to do with all these tarmac runoffs as well, though you're just seeing tarmac in front of you. Not losing too much in the first sector, strangely. In fact, keeping with Marquez. That's all. Mir up the position. Oh no, battling with Petrucci. I thought he's had a middle then. And of course, Stone actually gains in the next couple of sets, so halfway through the race. Right, this is coming together for us. Oh no, it's not! Where did that come from? Felt nothing. Felt absolutely nothing in the brakes, and it just goes down. Stone out the points. Pushing so hard. With the big gun, so now he gets another 2/10 headed on. He's got a second penalty here. Got 1.1 second penalty now. Oh my god. He's running so well. And then the front end just wipes itself out. As I said, I'm not sure he braked as much as he did on the previous lap. And it just went. So I'm not sure what caused that, to be honest. Maybe too much rear brake? Who really knows, to be honest. As you can see the train here. Getting to the points. Once again, chucking away points just like Mugello. You can't afford to do that if you're in Stone's position. Like, you're battling just to be in the team. A new team that needs points as well. Points means prizes, of course. Like, even as a rookie, the pressure on anybody stepping up. It's insane, especially if you've won a Moto3 and Moto2 title. Consecutive seasons. And now suddenly he's not got the pace to match 16th when he was matching the top 7. Look, now he's got Iannone all over him. Or it's Oliveira who's now just punted him. No, Olivia, that's not allowed to happen. Some of 33.9. Oh, if it's just a regroup lap, now he'll start pushing on this lap. I think maybe as a rookie, he's just got to learn how to manage the pace of the bike. Like, maybe he's just pushing it too much. No, Mugello, it was heavy braking downhill, actually. It's all Quartararo down. Quartararo. And Rossi. That could be big news. Well, Marquez having a shocker, but could be in the top 5. As Quartararo now rejoined, is down the order. Oh, he hasn't rejoined. He's out. Is he? Stone's out in the middle of nowhere once again. I mean, I thought everyone liked Assen. Stone's just redesigning his own circuit here. On this penultimate lap. So no Quartararo taken out, was he? Or just out. The Stone is catching a bit. And this penultimate lap is on to the final lap then. 33.2. Bit quicker. Fortunately, with the second penalty, it's impossible to get points, but you can at least cross the line in the points. It's up to power 2 as well. Like, he is definitely pushing it. So that hurts Suzuki, man. As he's been punted again. Stone and Olivia are going to have a blood feud soon. Oh, at times they're making contact.
Don't say no to Olivier's idea of a pass. There's oh no, Stone! Concentrating too much on the rider behind, then the rider in front is Rins! What's Rins doing down here? That's probably the result Stone deserved from this race. Like, ugly fighting with Oliviera there. 2 newcomers to MotoGP as well. Like, a bit of rivalry brewing there for the future as Dovi wins an important victory in the context of the title race for the Ducati man, as Stone ends the race as he began it by inventing his own circuit. And ours with 31.5, Stone ends up in 21st. Behind Ian Oney. Shocking. So after 7 laps, Dovi wins by 2 seconds out of Vinales. Crutcher rounds out the podium in his LCR ahead of Morbidelli. And this Marquez in 5th. And what could have been for Stone 6th place? Could have actually been challenging for a podium then. Look at how Miller closed up that gap, and he's ahead of Rossi, Petrucci, Mir as well, rounding out, almost rounding out the top 10. Good result for the Spaniard ahead of Bagnaia, rounding out the top 10 in his Prem. Then we got Nakagami, Ika, Zarco, Brad Binder, and Alicia Spargo, crown a point for Aprilia. As Alex wins down in 19th, Stone in 21st, with Quartaro and Alex Marquez not finishing. So in the championship, Marquez leads away by 27 points ahead of Dovi. It's those two once again at the top, with Vinales up 3 places, the big one to say, to third ahead of Quartaro. Then Rossi rins down a couple. Crutch though closing up on the top 5. Then we've got Miller, Morbidelli, Nakagami around at the top 10 ahead of Petrucci. And Stone in 12th. Oh, he could have been knocking on the side, knocking on that top 10. As we've got Sarko up to 13th ahead of Alex Marquez. That is not a good sign for the Honda that he's overtaken by a Vinter rider. And then we've got Oliviera, Mir, Bagnaia up to 17th ahead of Ika. Alicia Spargo, Binder, Rabati, and only Paul Spargo in last. In the team championship, Repsol Honda lead the way by 9 points ahead of Monster Energy Yamaha. Then we've got Ducati, Petronas Yamaha, Suzuki, Premac, LCR Honda Castro, LCR Honda Japan, KTM Tech 3, a Vinci round out top 10 of Hertz Suzuki. In Racing Team Grassini, or Priya Racing Team Grassini, and Red Bull KTM in last. And finally, in the Constructors' Championship, Honda leading away by 45 points ahead of Ducati, then Yamaha, Suzuki, KTM, and Aprilia. So not a good week of Masson. He's been building that reputation again, but then a shocker here means he's really at risk once again. But perfect with this and that again. Nothing before racing or quick laps, as you probably would have expected. Others practice as... let's just advance. Get these electronics over for the Grand Prix of Finland. So, can we do anything else? Can't do anything electronics. What about aero? No chance of improving that. So, what else we had? We have 3 staff members there on electronics. Are you sure want to reassign all the staff to the research section? Not really. I want them actually building stuff. So, this is an annoying thing. I've got to remember the staff names now. So, Raoul Martin, Freddie Allen, Patrick Thomas. Before I can reassign them. I wish there was an easier way of adding in staff here. There's all still 4 weeks. Can you get it down to 3? Where's Patrick Thomas? There he is. And add one more. No, doesn't seem like it's worth it. So we've got one more person in research, Raoul Martin. You're getting headed to the engine side. I know, won't do much difference. Let's see. Oh, I guess it down to 7 weeks. Okay. So 3 weeks and 7 weeks now for developments. As we've gone through Finland next, get development, get payment of salaries. Oh, okay. So over the winter break, we have the frame developed. Not winter break, spring break. Or summer break, should I say. And then by Silverstone, we have the engine improved. We need to aim to get that ready for the Red Bull ring, though, really. So what about all of these contracts? Does he still have a chance? He has a chance with Hertz KTM. Oh, God. My world of Priya. Well, for the factory teams. Priya Racing Team Grassini. KTM Tech 3. And Real Vintia Ducati. That could be interesting, actually. But I still don't get these targets, though. Expect at least a top 10 place in the championship with Avintia. Not sure about that. As we've got some work to do here. Very low chances with the main factory teams and the top satellite teams. But next up, the Kimi Ring. So it's done alright round here in the past. So let's see if he can, once again, literally bounce back. Be challenging for points and challenging for a top 10. He badly needs one. So thanks for watching, and we'll find out next time.